Alright, so I haven't seen the movie yet, but I know that it's good. I've seen reviews online, like the rating on Internet Movie Database or IMDb. So yeah, I know it's good. It's an origin story, so I'm not sure what to make of it, but yeah, I'll catch y'all later when I finish the movie. I so yeah.
If you just smile.
Yo, what's good, y'all? So today I just got back from watching Joker, and honestly, yeah, it was good. It was good. Um, it went somehow I expected. It was very, very dark. So if you guys thinking that, Joker is like a fun character or whatever, I mean, he is a fun character overall. But if you're going to like have a laugh, like, I mean, unless you're like a sick person, you won't really be laughing. I mean, some scenes were kind of funny, but most of it was dark for the most part. Yeah, man, there's just a lot for this movie. Overall, like I really enjoyed it. I thought they were going to a different route when I seen it. Just because they gave some clues to like what may happen, but the perception was that he's just actually crazy, and that's what makes it even more scary, is that he was just going insane the whole time. And then the first scene, when you see him going like this, and he's just frustrated with his life. And honestly, it made him very relatable. A lot of villains you can't really relate to just because, like, stuff happens. But this is just like, there's a whole bunch of series of event, and it just pushes him over. And honestly, if I was in this situation personally, I probably would have done something similar, to be honest. Like, it makes sense, just the whole thing. It is an origin story, so it's not like you're not gonna see anything crazy. But yeah, like if you're looking for like a movie with tons of action and all that, like the typical superhero movie, this ain't it. You know what I mean? It's not like Superman or Batman or anything like that, even though it is Batman, but nothing like that happens. Although you do see, surprisingly, Bruce, in the movie, that little kid, spoiler, sorry, that little kid is Bruce that you see in the trailer. I thought that was obvious though, but some people, they don't know that. But yeah, the movie was very impactful, man. It just makes you think about, like, sit back and just look and just be like, wow, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy altogether. But overall, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, man, like, I just feel bad for the guy. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna jump into spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie, click off. But go watch it. It's a good movie and all that. But it's spoiler time. All right, y'all left. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, so some things I want to talk about, man. The major thing is that Thomas Wayne, which is Bruce Wayne's dad, right? Or Batman's dad. He's basically like one of like the main characters in this story. And I was thinking, like, how is he actually, right? But what makes it kind of connect is that Joker's mom made it seem like like he's like him and they had a relationship, like Thomas Wayne and Joker's mom had a relationship, but in fact she was just crazy the whole time. And the one girl you see in the trailer, that Joker's love interest, like the black girl or whatever, she it's so sad because I actually thought like they were having a relationship with each other, but when I seen that it was all in his head, it just made it a little bit more frustrating. Because what happened prior to that is that he found out that he's adopted. So the whole time he thought it was his mom and all that, but then he found out he's adopted, and then his mom made up a story in her head where like Thomas Wayne and Bruce Wayne had a baby and then Joker is the product, but that's not the case, obviously, right? But yeah, man, it's just so sad because I wasn't expecting like any of that to happen. But some main things are his main love interest. She's not in the story. She just lives next door, and like the whole thing going on with like him and her together was all like in his imagination, like what he wanted to happen. And then one time, well, as soon as he found out he's adopted, like he went into her house because you know they were cool or whatever, and she didn't know who he was, so it played out that like it was all in his head. So then after he went to his room, and then he just got crazy, you know. Like just a whole bunch of events, man. Like, it just played in his head. Like he was having like the one thing that he thought was like true, or like that he had hope for. Everything he had hope for was basically like gone, and it set him crazy. Like he lost his job. But yeah, he was always a nice guy. I just felt bad for him. And there's a funny scene where he kills some guy who gave him a gun, and that's what basically triggered everything. Like the guy gave him a gun, then he killed like these 3 kids, and then they're looking for a guy. They're looking for him the whole time, but obviously they can't find him. But they said that the clown represents like a symbol of like society as a whole, and because those kids were like upper class, and basically Joker killed them after like they're gonna kill him. So basically like he was using it as a self-defense. And yeah, man. Like the Joker symbol, like the clown, is basically a symbol of like everyone's society, like basically the lower class, right? Which is like, because Gotham, I don't think there's really a middle class. There's only like upper class and lower class. And then all the people that you see in the trailer with like the Joker face, the mask, whatever, they all represent like the lower class. So yeah, and then that was basically like his only thing that he had to look forward to, is everyone worshiping him because they actually seen that he did something good. And then at the end, like you kind of feel happy for him in a way. Like I know he's a bad character, but you kind of feel happy for him because like he's seen like all this destruction, and they're all wearing like the mask or whatever, and they're kind of worshiping him. Not worshiping him, but worshiping like what he kind of stood for. And I kind of understand. I can understand like where they're coming from. But yeah, it's a good movie. Y'all should go see it. I don't like to put ratings, but yeah, it's very, very good. Very, very good. I would say best movie. best movie of 2019. I would say that. I would like to say that for the most part. And I watch both Marvel and DC and all that. So yeah, I know Avengers was. I don't want to get political, but yeah, I think it was a little bit better. But that's all I got for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Y'all go watch it, and this is y'all.